We've all been there. We want our spinning to go on for super long, consistently flowing, so many of us spin with this goal in mind, try not to drop the pen. Most of the time, it just leads to unconfident freestyles, and you might not notice it, but you're actually not getting any better doing this. In fact, you might be getting worse. You know, the funny thing is, I actually drop my pen mod more now on average compared to when I first started spinning. Am I getting worse? Clearly not. So does this mean you should drop your pen mod more when spinning? Yes, but that's not the whole story. Without the lessons I'm about to share in this video, dropping your pen mod more can actually have negative effects. The ability to drop your pen mod more is directly correlated with your focus. If your focus goes beyond the amount you're dropping the pen, then you won't be spinning to your maximum potential. If you're dropping the pen mod more than your focus, then you might as well be practicing bad habits. Both your practice and your focus should be in sync with each other. When you increase one, you increase the other. You might say, how can you increase the amount of dropping without just being worse? That's where difficulty comes in. To properly adjust the amount you're dropping the pen, you need to increase the difficulty of what you're doing. Now, this doesn't have to be raw difficulty. It can be a more guided attention towards execution or control, or a mixture of however much of each that gets you to the desired amount of dropping. Great, now I know how to increase the dropping, but how do I increase my focus? Great question. There are several different ways you can increase your focus. Some of these include get good quality sleep, exercise, meditate, do things you dislike doing, and cut out every distraction. If you want more in-depth explanations on these, check out my video called something like How to Actually Practice, Master Any Skill. Some other secret tips not many people talk about is getting a good mod with a center point marked and focusing psychopathically on it. The smaller the center point, the harder it will be to focus, but the more laser focused you'll be. Another one I like to do sometimes, and something I do when getting my fist bust fishing world record, is genuinely believing that I'll die if I drop the pen. This may not be very healthy to do all the time, so I'll just say I'm not responsible for any decisions you take based on this video. Now that you know how to increase your focus and dropping, you might ask, how do I know when my focus and amount of drops are balanced? This is sort of something that comes with time and getting accustomed to how you improve as a pen spinner. Some people may call this intuition, but after spinning for enough, you should be able to tell when you're properly challenging yourself. Now that we've covered the basics of balancing your amount of dropping and focus, let's talk about how we can maximize this. Sometimes I'm able to more than double my dropping and focus, but this takes immense skill and is like what I imagine driving a Formula 1 race car is like. Not that I've ever done that, but it takes an insane level of precision, and the smallest misadjustment in either focus or dropping can result in a crash. In this supersonic level of focus and dropping, the world kind of moves in slow motion, similar to that feeling of when you're in a crash. Over the years, I've been able to instantly activate this ability, but it's very draining and I cannot stay in it for a long period of time. To improve this ability, you can look at different types of meditation, extreme exercise going beyond failure, and Chi energy in Chinese culture, and prana in Hinduism. The main idea covered in this video is the idea of balancing how much you drop the pen and how much you're focused. The higher these can both be while still being aligned, the faster you will improve, and it is nearly exponential at a certain level. Thanks for watching. If you like this kind of video, let me know and check out my other videos on pen spinning and improvement. See you next time.